Have a good day. LA Beast here, and today my mission is quite simple, and all that I plan on doing right now here in the name of human science is not eat one of these fresh Oreos from the year 2025, but what I'm going to do instead, because you know what, nobody else probably besides myself is asking this question: what does a 29-year-old Oreo from 1996 taste like? That's it. So without further ado, let's get started with whatever this is. Okay, and you know what it is? It's me going on eBay. Collectors have been saving these things for decades, and it's like me buying up all this expired stuff and then consuming it, ruining the value and the time and effort that the collector saved it for. Let's just get started. Now, I purchased this special Christmas edition Oreos from 1996 on eBay for $37.32. And just for some pop culture references, back in the year 1996, the Spice Girls debuted, and then they become a global sensation. ER was a top-rated television show. Now, at the movie theaters, some blockbuster movies included Nutty Professor, Space Jam, and Independence Day. And in 1996, in full swing, the global trend doing the Macarena was happening all over the place. You know what? I guarantee I can find grandmas doing the Macarena right here. And being that I'm a guy that has consumed multiple 80s and 90s pop culture expired snacks throughout the years, I have no doubt me tasting a 1996 29-year-old Oreo is going to be a walk in the park. Now, as I'm talking to you right now, through editing magic, what I did just to get a comparison shot of a 2025 Oreo versus a 1996 Oreo, here we are. We can see the differences and similarities. I unscrewed the cookies so we can see what it looks like in the middle there. And then on the packaging, the logos look pretty much the same, but I did notice that on the 2025 packaging it says Milk's favorite cookie, and then in 1996 it used to say America's favorite cookie. The other major difference, the newer cookies are made in Mexico, and then unfortunately the Nabisco factory was knocked down. It's actually a couple towns over from where I live. But yeah, like back in the 90s, Nabisco made in the USA from bakeries all over the country. I didn't see a Best Buy date, or like if you're not satisfied with the product, give us a call and we're gonna give you free coupons and stuff like that. Now with anything that I do, I always check on YouTube to see, hey, did anybody try this first? I found somebody else that bought expired Oreo cookies and there was a bunch of mold all over the cookies. So right now, first and foremost, what I'm going to do, I'm definitely going to inspect for mold, and if the cookies seem 75% okay, game on. Just a quick mention that Oreo has never been my favorite cookie, but I just wanted to say that my top 4 favorite cookies are Nutter Butters, Keebler Fudge Stripes, and then EL Fudge cookies made by Keebler. But I believe it was like a chocolate wafer that had peanut butter inside. And an honorable mention made by Pepperidge Farms, this cookie, which, you know, it has the nuts on the back with the chocolate. Put those in the freezer. Delicious. And what I'm going to do using this paint scraper, now I'm going to scrape out all the middle parts of the Oreos. I'm going to make one giant 1996 Oreo, and then like a conveyor belt, I'm going to take that 1996 Oreo tower down in one continuous bite, and then I'm going to give you my expert opinion on what I think a 29-year-old Oreo cookie tastes like. And that's it. And then we'll call it a day. Here we go. This didn't come saran wrapped or anything like that. It's just a tin 1996 Oreos. It has this, I don't know, you guys, I guess you could like mail in for things on Nabisco.com. And then, oh, here we go. Here is 1996 Oreos. Let me take an initial smell. All right, the initial honest smell, it smells like an old plastic bag. So without further ado, I totally was not expecting to use all of the cookies. This is a serious 1996 Oreo cookie stack. The cookies themselves, as I was handling them, very oily. It's just like whatever that 80s and 90s oil and ingredients, it's just the same smell that I've smelled versus, here we go. Here's a fresh 2025 Oreo. I can already smell. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. You know, the funny fact is I don't have any milk here. Wow, a fresh, delicious Oreo cookie. Again, milk's favorite cookie. I'll agree on that. All right, so without further ado here, in the name of human science, I am the LA Beast. And in one continuous bite, I'm going to let everybody know here what a 29-year-old ginormous Oreo cookie tastes like. LA Beast, have a good day. All right, we got this camera rolling. Here we go, like a conveyor belt. Again, it's just stale. It smells like 1996. Here we go. Countdown from 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, first and foremost, chemicals. There's a hint of chemicals, but what I tasted, it's as if one of the 7 dwarves burped into my face after eating a tin of anchovies. It touched right here. I can feel slight burning. I'm getting the chemical flavors from the cookie piece. It's still resonating in my mouth, but as I was taking down the middle white pieces, which are 29 years old, not bad. It's like if you buy a birthday cake from your local grocery store from the bakery, like a generic birthday cake icing. Wow. The bottom part of my mouth is slightly going numb, but overall, ladies and gentlemen, as a self-expert of consuming 80s and 90s pop culture expired snacks, I would have to say, taste-wise and smell-wise, a 29-year-old Oreo, I'm going to say it's a 7.5 out of 10 when it comes to like overall goodness. Even though, you know what, since it's not been scientifically proven yet, overall badness as well, which is probably what it's doing to the inside of my body. Hell yeah. I was not expecting it to still taste like sugar. I can overcome the fact that my mouth and face is slightly starting to go numb. And overall, if I don't get up and turn the air conditioning back on, I'm going to keep on trucking, and I hope that you do too. Have a good day.